the dawn of man, our journey into the modern era began simply with rocks struck upon tinder to harness our greatest power, that of fire and light. And since then, our Promethean triumph over nature helped us to create complicated tools, build civilizations, and carry that light wherever we now roam, casting out the darkness that once was, all while cultivating a society of illumination, both in terms of the mind as well as the physical form.
Yeah, and now we got them in cool colors too.
Now, most people these days are certainly no stranger to how ubiquitous and well integrated the world of RGB LED lights may be to the average home. And you'd be right to suspect that the choices out there for the right setup can be overwhelming. But don't worry, because we got you covered.
That's right. And luckily, Akeem and myself were able to tag team and take some of that burden off of your shoulders by getting a flurry of different lights for different situations in your home and reviewing them ourselves. We've taken the liberty of getting the best lights for the right scenario at different budget tiers in case you were looking to deck your home out with beautiful, luxurious luminescence.
To give you the best options at the right prices for your budget.
So stick around and let us show you our choices for the best RGB LED lights for your home.
This is Budget to Best. Hey, you okay there, bud? What's up?
Hi, sorry. Just trying to find a way to segue from our intro into the next lighting setup for general home needs.
Got it. Look, honestly, I think the whole meta thing is a little bit played out, but whatever you need to do to get into the whole piece story-wise.
Wait, say that again.
Say what again?
Story what?
Wise? If you're looking to get started from the ground level when it comes to your RGB LED setup and you don't want to break the bank, then you can't go wrong with the Wyze Bulb Color RGB LED lights. Now, these bulbs come with 16 million colors, a color temperature range of anywhere between 1800 Kelvin for cool, energizing blue light and 6500 Kelvin for warm, inviting orange-tinged light, offering both extra bright and extra dim modes. Now, I found the setup to be pretty complicated. I mean, think about it. How many people does it take to screw in a light bulb? I'm of course kidding. Now, I pop these bad boys into my lamps, sync them up with the app, and I was good to go. The benefit here is I can leave my light switch flipped to the on position and control them with my phone when I get home, as the light switch is pretty far away. Now, there's not much that I found wrong with the Wyze RGB LED bulb lights, and at $22.99 for a 2-pack and $44.98 for 4, these might be the wise choice for anyone looking for a simple solution that can fit in any socket with ease.
Wyze, it always got to be a pun with you.
Wyze not. Also, you started it.
Yeah, you're right. Well, let's just move on to another Wyze choice, their RGB LED Light Strip Pro. If you're looking for a simple setup of lights to be tucked away behind things such as monitors and bedroom headboards, then it stands to reason that your best bet for a smaller budget would be to go with the Light Strip Pros, also from Wyze. Once again, coming in hot with 16 million colors, this light strip comes in 2 lengths, 16.4 feet and 32.8 feet. If that's too long for whatever your situation is, these LED light strips are customizable by having a trimmable design function, meaning you can slice and dice to however short you need for your particular situation with 16 independently controlled segments. The lights again are connected through the Wyze app on your iOS and Android devices, are Alexa and Google Assistant compatible, have customizable scenes, are app and voice controlled, and even have a music sync mode for those nights you just want to jam out to some tunes. They were exactly what I expected out of simple open diode lights, but I was pleasantly surprised by how functional and customizable the app allowed me to be with it. I did, however, have a hard time keeping the lights mounted to the back of my wood desk, which then forced me to use the bracers provided in the pack. A small note as well is that if you're looking to make any sort of 90-degree turn, you have to twist the strip on itself, which could impact how well they stay glued to your furniture of choice. So make sure you have plenty of room and plenty of stabilizers. Overall though, as far as basic light strips are concerned, I was pretty impressed with their flexibility both in the home and on the app.
Okay, I see you plussing up your room with some of those backsplashes, but what happens if I want others to see the lights? Like, let's say I want to put them in my kitchen or counter spaces.
Well, yeah, I guess you could maybe
Look, that was a rhetorical question. I already know the answer. There's nothing worse than seeing those little diodes on those cheaper light strips. But with the Govee Rgbic LED neon rope light, you don't have to worry about that at all. Now these 10-foot trimmable light strips have a diffuse casing that creates a beautiful gradient along the strip that can produce up to 16.8 million colors, create 64 plus scene modes, and 14 customizable zones per meter for your preferred length and use. Now, I will say these buttes are meant to show off and stand out anywhere you need them. And like the Wyze lights before, they're controlled via Wi-Fi and Bluetooth via the Govee app, your preferred voice assistant, or through voice control. And it also has a built-in remote that's connected to the plug for easy access, providing the ability to turn it on and off or decrease its lighting intensity. And yes, it's cuttable, even though you'd have to be a madman to do so. But if you really want to get that perfect fit, there's 12 specific places in which you can cut it to ensure the best length wherever you need. Now for me, the 9.8 foot option was just the right size to cover my entire headboard. Now with that said, if you don't mind spending the extra dough, then check out the Govee Rgbic LED neon rope light. Now you can likely pick this one up at around $179.
Hey man.
Yo, what's up?
You seen the light?
Have I seen the light? Yes, I've seen the light every day. But I see it when I wake up in the morning and the sun hits my face. I see it in the eyes of my mom, knowing just how proud of me she is. I see it in every single living creature and being, knowing just how hard it has to be to wake up, living in this bleak, cruel world. So when you ask me, friend, if I've seen the light, yes, I've seen the light.
Cool. I was talking about the Nanoleaf shape light there.
What, you mean these? Yeah, I've seen them, they're cool.
We should probably get back to...
Oh, to working on the review? Yeah, I was just doing that, actually.
Wait, this review? Yeah. The one that we're working on right now, that we're in?
Yeah?
How is that possible?
Now let's be honest with ourselves. Not every RGB light has to provide a form and function aside from providing luminance, and sometimes we just want our walls to have a little pizzazz to them. And a great way to get an aesthetic head start might be to go with some LED wall panels, which is why we've gone ahead and recommended the Nanoleaf Shapes Hexagon Starter Kit. Now, these kits come provided with anywhere between 5, 9, and 15 hexagonal shaped LED lights that all attach to each other in any way you feel fits your needs, as well as a controller, mounting plates, tape, and linkers for, well, linking. Anyways, having the option to place these anywhere I want it, like right behind my desk as a calming, ever-changing mood light, was pretty dope. I liked it. Now while, yes, we know it's not necessarily original to use these types of lights for your gaming setup, it does provide a bit more flavor to whatever room you add these to, and heck, if you're gonna go for it, then just go for it. You can get these at Nanoleaf's website and expect to pay roughly $150 for a set of 5 LED panels, $225 for 9, or $337 for 15. Now that we covered all aspects of lights when it comes to gaming and bedroom decor, it's time to move on to our final and most exciting piece of RGB LED tech.
My favorite part, talking about them TV lights, baby!
Yeah, what he said.
Let's go! Now there's something special about being able to get a fully loaded entertainment smorgasbord right in your living room. And nothing gets more exciting than really amplifying that experience with content-aware syncing lights reacting to the images on the screen like that of the Philips Hue Play Gradient light strip. Pound for pound, the best the market has to offer if you're willing to cough up the cash to make your entertainment space really pop. Coming in 55-inch, 65-inch, and 75-inch options, these RGB LED lights really shine when paired with the HDMI sync box, which you'll have to bundle with the strip lights as well if you want the full experience. And of course, there are limitations such as the inability to trim the lights or extend them out further, as well as the premium price tag that comes along with it. But on the plus side, if you're adverse to having extra components hanging from the top of your television like myself, and don't mind cabling an HDMI to their sync box, then this clean, intuitive, and integrated light strip might just be the perfect fit for your entertainment needs. I was especially taken by the power output, coming in at 1600 lumens, and just how well it truly knows where the light is oriented on the television. If you've got a plethora of different gaming and television devices, then the HDMI hub really helps to clean up a real cabling mess while providing form and functionality. Also, this thing just rules to look at and syncs to any other Hue lights you may have in your living room space, engrossing you in the action on your TV that much more. I will say, however, that the weight of the light itself is pretty significant, and you will most likely have to use the bracers that come provided. And what you clean up in cabling with HDMIs, you may lose space with both the splitter and the light's considerably large AC power plugs. But if you're looking for quite literally the top of the top when it comes to content-aware LED strips for your television or gaming monitor, and you're willing to pay the premium for the name brand quality, then we absolutely recommend the Philips Hue Play Gradient light strip. Available for purchase online and in stores starting roughly around $270 for just the light strip itself, or bundled with the light strip, HDMI sync box, and Hue bridge for about $557.
Thank you for sticking around. Between the Wyze bulbs, the Wyze light strips, the Govee neon rope lights, the Nanoleaf Shapes Hexagon starter kit, and the Philips Hue Play Content Aware light strips package, there's no shortage of how to elevate your RGB LED experience at home at any price range.
Well, now I'm gonna go home and find something to watch on that Philips Hue TV strip.
Ooh, something wild and colorful like Doctor Strange?
No.
Scott Pilgrim.
No.
2001 A Space Odyssey?
2011's The Artist.
But that's in black and white.
Yep.
Oh, okay. It's a very weird choice. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode of Budget to Best.
For more on where to get your tech needs, make sure to like and subscribe right here
on IGN.